as in Elm Street.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
Hi, it's Cora from the Potion Cabinet, the land of bubbles and troubles and lotions and potions. You can check in, but you can't check out. Today, I'm going to take a stab at making soap inspired by the man of everybody's nightmares, Mr. Frederick Krueger himself. I have to admit that this is quite possibly the grossest soap I've ever made, but we don't do cutesy over here, okay? Let's get started! First, I put on my murder gloves and assemble my handy-dandy soap mold. This is an HDPE soap loaf mold. I got this mold 10 years ago on Etsy from a shop called Soap Supplies by John. The shop doesn't exist anymore, but I'm sure you can find something similar with these search terms. It's time for the main event. Let's get to some slicing and dicing. So I cut up my creamy shea butter into tiny baby forbidden mozzarella chunks.
You are all my children now.
And proceed to melt them with the heat from where I spawn from. Tea. For my next part of the process, I want to create Freddy Krueger's skin tone. That's so hot, it's burnt. With my glycerin, I have a whole bunch of colors, red, yellow, blue, which I'm going to mix and see what works. Welcome to primary colors time, bitch. Look, I don't know why you clicked on this video. You should be really careful about that. It's the internet. But if you want to see more creepy cool stuff, please consider following me on my Instagram. It's Potion Cabinets. It's the Potion Cabinet. The Potion Cabinet Soaps. Oh my goodness. Potion Cabinet.
What's wrong, Joey? Feeling tongue-tied?
Now, the soap I'm making is called Krueger Weather, so my fragrance of choice is Sweater Weather. Sweater Weather? Sweater Weather? Why is it not focusing? Over here, okay? Just like, look over here, look over here. Sir, please. Focus. Focus? Focus.
Welcome to my nightmare.
I even put my hand behind the product and everything. Does this mean I'm a real YouTuber now? To finish up this layer of the soap, all I need to do is add the fragrance to it and it's ready to pour.
You forgot where you came from, kid.
So bringing back the mold that we set up earlier, sorry for the mess, I spilled color everywhere.
The first time tends to get a little messy.
I want to create our favorite burn unit victim's skin texture. In order to do that, I was trying to figure out how to create little grooves in the soap. I went with these little crystals that I had lying around. Now the goal for the soap is not to have the crystals remain in it. I want to be able to take them out when the soap has dried. So the trick is to put a little oil in it to make sure that it is sufficiently and very inappropriately lubricated. Don't worry, they like it. There's really no rule to it. I kind of just scatter it around, trying to make sure that no two stones are touching one another. I'm going to use this old grimoire to prop up the mold to create an angle in the way that the soap sets. And now we wait. I've now taken my olive oil and aloe base and split them into two separate beakers. I went ahead and melted the soap in the microwave, added my fragrance, and very awkwardly mixed it in so that I can show off my spooky spatula. Now that the soap has dried, you can see that it has created a slant. We're going to take advantage of this design to make a two-part soap. I'm going to color these two in red and green. I'm using iron oxide and chromium green oxide for my colors. Isn't that such a lovely blood red?
I want to draw some blood.
We finished making Burning Man's skin, now we move on to his red and green sweater. Spraying it thoroughly with rubbing alcohol, and in goes our soap. And moving on to the green. And once the red has dried, I'm going to put in the green layer. There's not much else to it, just wait for the soap to set, spray it thoroughly with rubbing alcohol, and pour in the next layer. Rinse and repeat. This is my favorite part of the process. I love the look of wet soap.
How's this for a wet dream?
And we're back! I can't wait to see what you look like. This is so exciting. Happy birthday, little Soapy.
It's a boy!
You're okay. But we can make you so much cuter and so much grosser. Let's take these babies out. Warning. Discretion graphic viewer advised. Unless you love Dr. Pimple Popper videos.
I love soul food.
No! Stop!
This is so gross but totally satisfying. Flop! I'm going to use my gloves to smooth out the rough edges with the heat of my hands. Going in with the rest of the red soap that we have left, I'm going to create little bloody details. This actually looks kind of cool. But we're not done. Remember the scraps that we had left? We're going to melt them and gently drizzle it on to create a lot more gnarly detail, dude. Anyone else craving pepperoni pizza? No? Just me? Okay.
Bon appetit, bitch!
Now let's slice this baby up. I now humbly request a moment of ASMR silence. That came out so creepy cute. Gory Cory for the win. In this slab of the specimen, you can really see the individual layers shine through. How very festive. So now that they're sliced up, I'm going to scoop out little details on the side of the soap
Ever played in the cat?
so that each specific bar of soap has its own design. No two would be the same. And that's the blessing and curse of handmade. After that part is over, I'm going to use my little knife to slice through the soap to create 4 little spicy glove scratch marks. Here I'm using a little black to create a little more depth for this 3D-esque soap. And back we go in with the blood to create little baby wounds. And we're done! This is the Krueger Weather Bar Soap. I am so proud of this creation. This might be the most awesome soap I've made all year, if I do say so myself. Oh, you thought we were done? You must be new here, or you must work a 9 to 5, because we are never done, baby. So I went ahead and quickly drew up these ingredient labels. It's really cute. It says made exclusively in Elm Street, Screamworks, Never Sleep Again, and Cruelty to Humans. That's the potion cabinet guarantee. Please excuse my jaundiced hands. This 2-timing soap maker is working on another project simultaneously. A bag of yellow dye just happened to explode on me, and now here we are. This here is a glycerin soap that we're making today, so plastic wrap is necessary. If I'm making hot process or cold process, I tend to go for wrappings that are made of paper or cardboard, or even like a coffee filter or an organza bag. They all look great. Now for this though, since we have to wrap it in plastic, I like to cover that with a cardboard soap box. This soap box I print, cut, and dyed myself. I'm going to put the finishing label right on top so people know how the temperature is outside. This is Cora with the weather, letting you know if you're heading out today, grab a fire extinguisher because it is scorching. I've also created these labels, which obviously you don't have to, but it's kind of part of the potion cabinet aesthetic. We have these cute little tags on every product. It's a little description tag that basically tells you the scent, how you use the potion, and the side effects. Krueger weather smells like screeching winds, slashing through elm woods with fiery amber and trailing ivy, sleeping on a bed of shocking citron zest, red and green cyclamen flowers, terrifying sandalwood, midnight jasmine, and nightmarish oak moss. This soap can be used as nightmare fuel so you can slay all night. And that's it, my pretties. Thank you so much for lending me a hand in the creation of Krueger Weather the Bar Soap. I really hope you enjoyed this video as much as I loved making it. We had some ups and downs, but we made it through eventually. If you want to create your own Krueger Weather soap, I have listed below in the descriptions equipment, ingredients, and anything else you might need to create the soap at home. This soap is such a cute idea as a gift for someone who loves Nightmare on Elm Street, or like for a Halloween party favor for yourselves, for your friends, for your family, for someone who really likes Freddy Daddy. I don't know. Just a reminder, our annual birthday massacre is on August 16th Eastern Standard Time. 50% off the entire store to celebrate our 5th birthday. If you want to see more of our content, follow us on Instagram and TikTok. Thank you so much for watching. Sweet dreams.